Hello, everybody. It's Friday again. And this week has been a long one, but good one. um, so today for Friday's Little Bites, I wanted to do a tarot reading. Hey, how about that? And it's gonna be for everybody. So of course, you're gonna be watching the replay. This is not live. I'm just recording by myself. But and the camera's looking making me look weird. Anyhow, so it doesn't matter when you watch this, even if you watch several days, several weeks, several months, whenever you watch, the reading is gonna be for you at the time. Okay. All right. Perfect. So I have the Sun, Oracle of the Radiant Sun here, and we're gonna get some cards. Shuffling. And I'm going to show you the cards. I know you can't see my table, but I'll show you. All right. Oh, so this is interesting. The first card that I got is impulsiveness. Impulsiveness. And it's card number one. And it's very interesting that this card came today because if you're watching in real time, yesterday was the full moon in Sagittarius. And it was at the 29th degree, and we have several planets. I think Jupiter, Venus, there's one more, I think, um, on the 29th degree, which is the last degree of astrology. So the next one is number one. So it's like in the cusp. If you know astrology, the planets move through a degree, right? Because it's a circle, right? That's the representation that we have. And if you remember from high school, I suppose, or middle school, geometry, you have the 90-degree angle, right? So this is 360 degrees. So every planet moves 29 degrees. And then the next one is another position. Okay. So having three planets in the 29th degree is like the cusp, it's like the last place they can be before going into another zodiac sign. Okay. So all this explanation to let you know that it's a brand new beginning. It's like a brand new era, astrologically speaking. And with um, the full moon is like the middle of the lunation, right? So it's like an explosion of um everything that we've been doing is like the culmination and then to start anew, right? Usually the new moon is when we don't see the moon, is the beginning. But just because of the planetary placements, it feels like a brand new beginning. So we may need to be a little bit aware that with a renewed energy, because Sagittarius is a fire element, so there's a lot of movement and energy and like forward movement, impulsiveness, right? Or push. So we may feel a lot of energy, renewed energy coming through. Like this morning, I woke up like ready to go, and I thought it was just well, I had a really good night's sleep, but it also may be the energy of the planets. So we might be aware and be a little careful about being too impulsive, right? Especially when it comes to money. There's um a lot of money energy is what I'm trying to say in this in this energy, in this planetary, especially with Venus. Venus is all about law, but Venus is also all about money. So if you're gonna go shopping, or if you all of a sudden decide to, I want to change my car, or whatever, you go to the mall and you see a 300, 400, $500 purse, be careful. Just put it down for a minute. Give yourself a couple days, because that impulsiveness can impact your money. If you want to buy a car, you might be tempted to just go to the dealership and say, I'm going to sign on the yellow light. I don't care. Boom, I'm going to go, and then go like, oh, I should have shopped around for a better deal, stuff like that. So be impulsive, be impulsive, be aware of impulsiveness. Okay. Then the next two cards I have, both are resistant. And the first one that I got is in the upright position, and it's like a bull. So it's like Taurus. It is Taurus. Influence. So there's going to be impulsiveness, but it's also going to be like resistance to what I'm saying, resistance to other people saying, but don't you want to think about that for just a minute? No, I'm a grown person. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do with my money. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So resistance to that, like that hard-headedness that Taurus may have. And then the other resistance card is on the resistance position, which is very interesting because this is like a Libra card, and it came in the reverse. So Libra is all about balance. Libra is that it's like balance. It's like finding that homeostasis. So there's gonna be a lot of resistance to find that balance, and to other people telling you, but just hold on to your, to yourself for a little bit. Just think about that. So I'm telling you, be aware of that. Be aware of that. In the next few days, this is gonna last. This is gonna be really strong energy this weekend, since not necessarily yesterday, but even Tuesday, Wednesday, and throughout the weekend. And with this being Memorial Day weekend, if we're gonna have like a cookout at home or something, we might just go overboard. We may even go overboard with the liquor that we consume, or the liquor that we buy, or the food that we buy. So just, take a deep breath before you go out, before you go out shopping, have a list, and just have that awareness that this could happen to you. Okay. So let's go to tarot. And this tarot, what is it called? It's called the Mystic Tarot, but it's the out of print edition. I love this tarot. I bought this tarot when I was in college, and I never opened it. And when I opened my YouTube channel, something like 3 years ago, I found it still wrapped. So I had never used it. And then I figured that it was out of print, and I'm like, I'm going to open it up and use it. And I love it. Okay. So the first card I have is the 10 of Wands in the resistance position. So in the reverse. And 10 of Wands is like a very, it's something that is weighing on your shoulders. It's something that, it's something that is weighing on your shoulder. It's like hard work, but hard work like it tires you. But at the same time, it's a good thing, because it's like it's like you can see the fruits of your labor. It's hard work. you get tired, you can feel it, but you see the results. You're about to have your harvest, but it is in the resistance position, so it's almost like you're letting it go. It's almost like the burden is not so hard anymore, because again, I just said this is a brand new beginning of energies of a new season. We're entering into Gemini season. um and Gemini is all about communication, it's all about community, it's all about, thoughts and words. So you may have found a brand new way of doing things that is not so hard. The work that you do, a way to work more efficiently rather than harder, right? And then we have the Page of Cups, but also the Page of Cups came in the reverse. And pages are a brand new energy because pages are children, or new beginnings, or something that is starting anew. They're also messengers. But it's funny that came in the reverse, because cups are your feelings, your emotions. So, oh, and there's a lot of cups and they're all in the reverse. Okay. So maybe this new beginning, this new energy, maybe it has rattled you some. Maybe you're kind of not feeling it. Maybe you're like, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure what to do with this. I'm not sure how I'm going to proceed. I'm just kind of not feeling it in my heart, because after the Page of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups and then the Nine of Cups, and they both came in the reverse. So it's almost like it's going backwards. The Ten of Cups is like happy family, it's like having found uh your your love, your person, or a very good match, something, a place. It could be a place, it could be a home, it could be a business, it can be a job that you are just feeling really well into, like you feel at home, like you feel respected, you feel, whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, some kind of relationship that feels like home, like feels like family. And then the Nine of Cups is like the mastery of something. So, and it's going in the reverse. It's going from the 10 to the 9. So it's going in the reverse, and they are in the reverse. So there's something that is almost like you're losing ground, like you are not feeling um the way things are going with the new beginning. And maybe it's just that you are unsure, but look at how you finish with the Emperor. Emperor is Aries. Aries also is the first sign of the astrological season, so it's new beginnings. um the Emperor is a 4, which means balance. The Emperor is the king of the kings, like the Empress is the queen of all the queens. The Emperor is the king of the kings, and he is the entrepreneur, the CEO, the president. He's high up there. He's a high level person. He's the boss. He's the boss of all the bosses. So even though you're feeling a little shaken, whatever you decide to do, you're going to go into the right direction, because you end up in such a strong position. He is solid. He knows what he's doing. He is the Emperor. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he wants. He knows where he's going. And this card in particular, he has the world in his hand right there. And he has like an eagle, which for us in America means strength and means freedom. It's also, of course, a bird, so it can fly, it can go really high, it can have a great view, a bird's eye view. And he has like lightning on his other hand, so he's holding on to them. but he has the capability of striking something and finishing it if he don't like where this is going. So even though with this new energy, you may feel a little rattled that you don't know where things are going and you're kind of feeling like you're going backwards, whatever you decide to do, you're going to finish in a very strong position. Just continue taking one step in front of the other, because wherever you're going, you're going to end up really, really strong. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you in the group. Bye.